Italy, Tunisia, Azerbaijan and Sri Lanka.
And just making his way in there in blue, the 19-year-old SUFIJONOV, who boxed well yesterday against Milan Turkbay of Kyrgyzstan. Had a win in the previous round against Phunglan Kambang, a national champion out of Tajikistan. Asian under-22 silver medalist this year as well. It's a big task for him up against someone like this because he is formidable. So DUSMATOV in the red, SUFIJONOV in the blue. It's our first quarter-final at flyweight.
Round one.
Good start there from DUSMATOV. Has got on the front foot, nice and quick hit. Lead right hand to the head and then went down to the body. SUFIJONOV has got good feet. He's got a nice, loose, relaxed style, throws that 1-2, but DUSMATOV is looking to put him under some pressure here and not allow him to build any kind of rhythm, just letting that 1-2 flow, which is something he does like to try and do. And again, quick in with the jab to the body and then feet back out. And just working around SUFIJONOV here, DUSMATOV. Good left hand has staggered his man, and that will be a standing count. He looked to try and commit a little bit there, SUFIJONOV. And as quick as you'd like, the left hand came in. He was caught standing a bit tall, weighting the heels slightly, and back he went. Left hand there from SUFIJONOV was a decent shot. That'll give him a little bit of confidence. Good fighter though he is, he will need that. As I say, it's daunting coming in against somebody like this. This is somebody he will have studied, I'm sure. He won his first Olympic gold medal 9 years ago when SUFIJONOV was 10 years old. They're from a similar part of the world. He would have looked up to him, there's no question about that. And now you find yourself in a ring with him, it's not easy. And that was the best action of the round there from SUFIJONOV. And there are the scores. A clean sweep for DUSMATOV, a 10-8 from the Sri Lankan judge. He won the round, but SUFIJONOV did enough there with that one attack, those couple of attacks.
Seconds out.
I think for that to be a 10-9 rather than a 10-8. And he's got to try and just build on that if he can in this second round.
Round 2.
I said earlier in the week that Julio de Cruz has had however many unanimous decision wins over 3 rounds of 30 points to 27 with all 5 judges, and DUSMATOV is another fighter in that bracket. And when you're in against him, I think it's easy for fighters to be a little bit mesmerised, and before too long they've lost the fight. It's just slipped away from them. You've got to do something to try and upset their rhythm. You've got to be bold, you've got to take some risks. You may well get picked off doing it, but if you're going to try and win, then that's really the only thing you can do. Looking for the jab there, SUFIJONOV. I don't think he quite got there, and then DUSMATOV replied with his, and then another one there. Just dipping in, just revolving around him. Right hand into the body there from SUFIJONOV into the final minute of round 2. And he's tried to commit to his attacks as much as he can, I think, really, in this second round, the Tajik fighter. You can't just take reckless risks. But the majority of the clean punches, again, have come from the fighter in red. He's just so good at picking the caps. He's so good at judging the distance. He's so good at closing that gap and getting in and out. Good left hand there from SUFIJONOV. And it was a better round for the blue corner. I don't think he's done enough to win it, and this is kind of the problem. And there you have it. Split scoring, though.
Seconds out.
You're making the adjustments. You just feel like maybe you're beginning to get somewhere, and it's too late.
Third and final round.
And that is the thing about this 3-round format. It is very, very unforgiving. Adjustments have to be made incredibly quickly. Jab to the body there from the Uzbek in red. Looking for that left hand there, SUFIJONOV. Didn't quite manage to land it. Follows it up with the right, followed by the left. This is good. That was a strong right hand to land it there. He put the punches together and he pursued his man. Couple of phases of attack, and that's what really did it for him. Little raiding left hand down to the body. He needs to try and build on this if he can. It's a long shot now because he's 2 points down with 4 judges, but he just wants to finish strong here. Career-wise, this will give him a lot of confidence going forward. And that's it, nice dip of the knees and a left hand into the body. Which is good stuff from SUFIJONOV midway through the final round. Looking for that left hand over the top, didn't quite manage to land it. He's having a good round here though. The fighter in blue. DUSMATOV just on the move a little bit there, just looking outside of the ring. And given the success he's had in this final round, this is one of those fights where SUFIJONOV might look back on this and just wonder why he didn't just be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit earlier on. Good jab there again. DUSMATOV was closing the gap, and that time he got the lead hand out there, SUFIJONOV, and caught him on the way in. Well, final few seconds of round 3. It's been a good fight. And there goes the bell. It's a good finish to the fight from SUFIJONOV as well. I would give him that final round. But it's not going to be enough, given the state of the scoring. And in any case, the judges may well not agree with me, but I thought he landed some good shots in that final round. Tried to sustain the pressure, and I think did that for a good spell in the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest via split decision and heading into our semi-finals. In the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Hasanboy DUSMATOV.
And 4 of the 5 judges gave that final round to SUFIJONOV, so that's a good performance from him in that third and final round. You could argue, of course, that DUSMATOV is up on the cards and didn't need to do too much, but I think he just faded a bit in that final round because SUFIJONOV put it on him, and the 19-year-old landed some decent shots, particularly a strong right hand at one point, and he should take a lot of encouragement from that. But DUSMATOV is through to the semi-finals.